today I have come with another vlog, and this is gonna be a very interesting one. It's all about how to control NCLEX test anxiety. I am very sure, guys, that many people would have passed this exam, but because of anxiety they end up choosing the wrong options. So they end up failing the exam, not because they would really have failed, but because the anxiety kind of clogged their minds, and therefore they were not able to think clearly. Today we want to see how to solve that problem of anxiety. Welcome to Nursing Embassy, guys. You are officially at the embassy. Yes, so today I welcome you again, guys, and we are going to talk about how to control test anxiety using the 4 P's. So always remember these 4 P's before you take your test, and check yourself. Use it as a checklist to see whether you have managed your anxiety well. So the first P is prepare well. Okay, prepare well. And then the second P is pamper yourself. Then third P is pace your mind. And the fourth and last P is play, guys. Play and feel relaxed. You can say that the first P stands for prepare well. Now, preparation is key to controlling your anxiety, especially some of you guys who are perfectionists. If you really don't prepare well, if your mind tells you there is something that you have not done, you will not feel comfortable going for that exam. And if you dare go, you are going to feel very anxious, and your performance is not going to be good on that exam. So, guys, preparation is key to managing anxiety. Give yourself enough time to review, okay, and then make sure that you pass through a number of materials, pass through content, books, okay, read your content and feel confident about it. And then after the content, you can pass through several question banks. Nowadays there are so many question banks you can buy online, and then they can help you even to assess yourself, to assess your readiness, like UWorld, like Archer. Otherwise, if you leave any kind of space for you to feel that you've not prepared enough, then you will feel anxious. The mistake that some people do is to go to the test center abruptly. You have just finished your nursing school, you didn't take any time to read, and then you just all of a sudden to the test center. Okay, you will feel that you're not prepared enough, and definitely you're going to be very anxious. Some of you have been out of school for many years, but you don't take time to prepare. Just go to the test center. It will really be very hard for you, and it will be a trigger for anxiety. Okay, guys, so then when you are going to the test center, another way to control anxiety, guys, is prepare the logistics. There are necessary logistics to take to the test center. For example, have you taken your sweater? Sometimes the weather may not be friendly. That room may be cold. I have a friend who failed NCLEX for the first time but passed it the second time. That friend told me that the first time he went to the test room, it was very cold. It was very cold and he felt like freezing. So that, I think, created a lot of anxiety, and he felt like he wasn't managing his environment well. So take your sweater, take your mask, take your ID, take your passport, Okay, some of us get worried about petty things that are not needed on the testing day, like taking your pen, taking your calculator, and taking pieces of paper. All these things are not needed at that testing center. You and all you need at the test, nothing else. Okay, or any other acceptable form of identification. So you will find the calculator. The computer has a small part up there where there is a calculator on the screen. And then for the pens, you will be provided and the writing board. So don't mind about them. But there are other things you need to prepare, like prepare your water, take your juice or any other snacks that you may need. Okay, and then on that day is when you need to be at peace with everyone. So seek social support, guys. Okay, so prepare your people as well, the people that are in close proximity to you, the people who live with you, the people who talk with you. Just tell them, guys, this is my day, so I request that you provide enough peace. This is not the day to start a quarrel with your girlfriend, to have a misunderstanding with your wife, to leave home when everything is in a mess. So let everyone support you. Tell them, please, if you have any grudge with me, prepare them early, that if you have anything to do, anything negative about me, please leave it for now. We shall tackle it after the exam. And in that sense, you'll be able to finish your exam peacefully, and then you can maybe they can start their wars, but it's not now. This is an important day for us. Alright, so important, guys, that on that day you avoid any kind of social distraction. Some people will want to wake up on the day of NCLEX and go jump immediately to their phone. Go to WhatsApp, Facebook, all these are distractions. By the way, me, when I wake up and immediately jump to social media, I don't become very effective that day. I want to wake up and immediately I jump to my project of the day. That one, my mind becomes clear and I don't get any kind of inefficiency. But just go to Facebook, social media, it's kind of a distraction and it lowers your efficiency, it passes your mind in a bad way, it raises the level of anxiety. So on that an alarm, put an alarm to wake you up that day. Can you imagine when your test is at, your test is at 9 but you reach the test center at 9:30, you are going to find that everyone is not going to look at you in a friendly manner, and you are not even going to be accepted into the test room. So you will be chased away, and even if you came like 10 minutes to the exam and you have to be scrubbed before entering, that alone raises your anxiety level. So guys, make sure you come early, put an alarm to wake you up on time. And by the way, remember that when I went to Johannesburg, I don't know what happened that day. Not even that day only, but all the days I was in South Africa. You wake up at 5, but when you look outside through the window, it actually looks like it's already 7:30 in the morning. And so that is enough to trigger your anxiety. But if you set your alarm to tell you that you have woken up at the right time, you will just understand that this is the geography of the place. Even up to now, I don't understand how comes, for us in Uganda, Kenya, 7 a.m. is when the sun comes up, but in South Africa, the sun came up at 5 a.m. So maybe you guys can comment and teach me about that. If you are the person with a car and you are going to travel to the test center with your car, please make sure you fill your car with the gas or fuel the day before the test. Okay, make sure you have prepared your car, it's mechanically in good condition, so that you don't have any reason for anxiety that morning. Okay? So the day before the test, walk to that test center. Walk there physically and see even the door to the testing room. Okay, so that the next day you know actually where you are going. Other than waking up, you don't know where you are going. You start asking people on the way and they also don't know. You end up going there very late. Already that is a trigger for anxiety, and you don't want that on this special day of ours. Alright, let's go now to the second P. The second P is interesting, and that is pamper yourself, guys. Pamper yourself. Okay, so what do I mean by pampering yourself? One is that you have to eat well. Those 3 months of reviewing for NCLEX, eat well. Your brain will be stronger. Your brain will have enough energy to manage anxiety. If you are eating well, your brain is getting enough nutritional supply. But if you don't take enough meals, you are the kind who is starving yourself. Even the brain cells are starving, and your thinking will not be clear enough to make good choices on that day. Remember, guys, as I normally tell you, the NCLEX nowadays is an exam of critical thinking. So you need your brain cells to be at their best that day. And how do you help your brain? It is by making sure that your nutrition is adequate and sufficient. Hydrotherapy is also important. It's a technique that I used myself. I go to the shower, turn on the hot water, shower with hot water or warm water. Okay. Then after a while, after maybe 2 minutes, I turn on the cold water. I alternate between cold and warm water, and that one helps to stimulate circulation, okay, to every muscle, to every extremity of your body, and you feel even your muscles have relaxed. Do that for like 10 minutes and it will help. Then also there are other relaxation techniques like meditation, prayer. Okay, those ones can help you to relax. That one you can do like before you start your test. You can have a prayer or use any other technique. You can, for instance, count all the keys on your keyboard before you start the exam. That one will pace your mind. Then to the test center, pamper yourself. As you are going, take some juice, take some snacks, okay, so that when you are at the test center, during your breaks, you can come out and take something, and then your brain will have a fresh supply of the required glucose, and then you will be able to think properly. Okay, then enjoy the breaks, guys. There are people who make a mistake whereby when they say it's now 1 hour has elapsed, it's time for your break, your computer tells you it's time. Would you like to take a break? Okay, it will appear on your screen there that would you like to take a break, and then some people say no. They click immediately no because they want to finish their test. Okay, they say, for me, I'm a serious guy, I want to take my test, I don't want to go outside. But please, guys, enjoy your breaks. When you come away from that when you go away from that computer, your brain again relaxes, okay, and you get enough energy to begin afresh. so guys, enjoy your breaks. There are some people I've heard that when the day they failed NCLEX, they never took any break, and really those questions require a lot of thinking, and you will utilize a lot of glucose. So when it is time for your break, go out and enjoy it, and then relax a bit, then come back, your anxiety will be lower, trust me. Okay, so guys, the other P, the third P is pace your mind. That day when you go for NCLEX, you will feel like your mind is in motion. You are very anxious. Okay, the thoughts are like in a kind of a relay, one thought after another. It is a chasing, it is chaotic within your brain because of anxiety. But how do you bring that motion back to control? Okay, one thing you have to do is when you go and enter the NCLEX room, you will find invigilators, and sometimes those invigilators are very anxious. Some of them are even more anxious than you are. I think they are worried about someone is going to make a mistake here, and you know we are under cameras, we are going to be seen. So they really make the way they do their things makes you even feel more anxious. They hold your hands for palm vein scanning. The way they are holding it is rough. You know, don't mind all that. Take it easy, guys, and even smile to them when they ask you a question. Say yes, you know, answer when you are smiling. That way, it will feel to make you feel like you are relaxed within yourself. Okay. Then also to control that pacing within your brain, make sure that you take deep breaths. Okay, take deep breaths like through your nose. Okay. Then count 4 and then breathe out. Okay. Then repeat that like 5 times. So the other thing I talked about earlier is before you start question number 1, I know right now on that computer you want to see how the questions look like. All the myths about NCLEX come back to life, like the questions are very hard, what am I going to do, let me see how they look like. No, relax, the questions will come before you start your test. Okay, you can relax, take deep breaths, or you can even count the keys on your keyboard, on your computer keyboard before you. So that way you can bring your brain back to the normal speed. Okay. Relax, sit in a good posture, relax all the muscles, and the anxiety will slow down. You are on this question, but you are worried about the next question. You are worried about question 60 when you are on question 5. Guys, we are on question 5, so let's handle question 5. When it's over, we shall know what we shall let each question handle the problems of its own. Okay, let each question cater for the problems of its own, so that we won't feel anxious. So handle question by question, word by word, sentence by sentence, option by option, and then choose an answer. And and then go to the next question. Okay? Then please, test takers, take enough time to read the question. Read it twice. Even if you feel you understood it for the first time, read it the second time. Because can you imagine missing out something like in a sentence? You may find you've not concentrated on a word like not, okay? Just N-O-T, just it's a small word, but can you imagine if your brain omits it? It can bring a lot of problems because it can lead you to the wrong choice. It can already lead you to the wrong answer. So, read the question the first time. Okay, you feel you've understood it, fine, but read it the second time to be sure, just to be sure, okay, so that you don't fail questions in a reckless manner. Okay. So, guys, the last P is play. Let the NCLEX be take the NCLEX in a mood of playing, not in a mood of I am here in prison, this NCLEX prison, I have come here, but this is the saddest thing that has ever happened in my life. It is between life and death. This test is hell, okay? I've gone for that exam. Be in the mood of play. Okay? So when you wake up in the morning, go out in fresh air and exercise. You know, when you exercise, blood flow to the brain increases, and that alone helps you to gain mental strength, and your thinking will be better. Your decision making, your thinking, your mental ability will be better during the test. So as I told, then read the questions in play mode. Okay, what do I mean here? When you are reading the question, don't read it like in your brain you are taking it to be so hard, okay? But read it in a play mode. One trick that you can use is actually to get someone whom you feel relaxed whenever you are in their presence. It can be your friend, it can be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife. Your mind can read the question as if they are the ones reading. You know, guys, the mind is funny. So we have to trick it. So just feel free that they are the ones reading for you the question, and then you are like, oh, you mean that's what you want? Okay, I think. So guys, when you feel that you have got the answer right for a particular question, there are those questions which you reach and you feel, I'm very sure I got this one right. After such a circumstance, smile. There is this trick I used when I was doing my NCLEX, that whenever I felt that I've got it right, I've nailed it, I would say, thank you. I would smile and just say, thank you. Then I would proceed to another question. But as I proceed, my mind is more relaxed. It's feeling more relaxed because I've stimulated it with some endorphins. You know, when you smile, the brain produces chemicals known as endorphins that bring about relaxation and that sense of feeling good. Okay? So guys, that's the last trick I was giving you today, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the likes, thank you for subscribing. Guys, don't forget, if you find that such videos that I'm making may be valuable to you in the future, please consider subscribing to this channel so that you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you, nurses, thank you all of you, and good luck. luck to future test takers. Bye for now. See you again. Remember to subscribe. Love you all.